Hi Leo, thanks for joining me. This will be just a little sneak peek at you and your person in the first 2 weeks of July. It's just the energy surrounding both of you, surrounding your person, and the culmination of that energy surrounding both of you. So it is just a little sneak peek, first 2 weeks of July. So it's for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. If you check the description box below the video, all that information's in there for you. As I said, it's going to be a general reading, so it won't resonate with everyone out there. Just take what resonates with you and just leave the rest. Also, if it does resonate with you, please like, share, subscribe and click that thumbs up button. You can also comment, but please keep them clean. Energies can be vice versa. I could be reading on your side and that could be for the person that you're dealing with, and that also could I could be reading for the person that you're dealing with and that could be your energy. Just take it as it resonates with you, because energies can be vice versa or interchangeable. Also, time is fluid, so this could have already happened, it could be happening, or it could be happening in the future. So yeah, okay, everything else has been spoken about. So yeah, let's just have a look. What's the energy surrounding Leo and their connection or person for the first 2 weeks of July, please? What's the energy surrounding the person, surrounding them in regards to love? What's Leo in love energetically for the first 2 weeks of July, please? What's the energy surrounding Leo for the first 2 weeks of July, please? What's the energy of Leo in love from the first 2 weeks of July, please? Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, this is just crazy today. I am not joking. Aries got this. Who did I just do? Pisces got this as their energy. And you've got it now, which is the news of an exciting new endeavour. Use your originality or ingenuity. It's the birthing or renewal of a situation. It's a resurgence. It's coming back. Look, we've got this little egg here, this nebula in there. The creating that little universe that you're creating, you're getting off the ground with, and that's the energy, that's the spark that starts it all. This for the first 2 weeks of July. That's so strange, so strange. Okay, so what do we and your cards are popping out all over the place now. So you've got, so we choose 3 cards for you, 3 cards for them, and then we also have a card that indicates the outcome. So we've got the chart, you've got a chart, the Chariot, Awakening. I'll come back to these in a moment, and the 10 of Earth. Now the person that you're dealing with has the Star, which is a beautiful card. What else can we say for what's Leo's person? Leo's person in love from the first 2 weeks, please. First 2 weeks. First 2 weeks of July. First 2 weeks of July. What does Leo's person need to know? Leo's person energetically, what do they need to know? How do they feel about Leo the first 2 weeks of July? How do they feel about Leo? Leo's person the first 2 weeks of July in love. How does Leo's person feel about them in love? How do they feel about them in love? First 2 weeks of July. Wow, it's really hot in here. I tell you, today is absolutely astronomical where I live. It has been a scorcher. It really has. And yeah, now I'm surrounded by candles doing these readings, so I'm feeling a bit lightheaded. Could be the energy coming from this reading as well, because you've got the Awakening for yourself, Leo. You've got the Chariot and Awakening, so you've got the 4 of Earth for whoever you're dealing with, and you've got, yeah, and the 10 of Earth. So there's a lot of movement in here. There's a lot of forging forward within this, the energy that's surrounding you at the moment. Look at that. Your person's got a Star and the Sun. That's amazing. Okay, so let's redraw. So this is all about starting something or moving something forward, birthing something, the renewal of something. Okay, they are general, so take it as it resonates with you. So you've got awakening. Look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. So actually owning your own emotions, your own mind, speaking your mind, and imparting that to having the confidence to know who you are, to be yourself, to say, this is what I want, this is my vision for the future. So it's almost but you're also being asked to within that confidence of you confidently saying this is what I want, this is what I envisage our partnership or situation to be in the future. It's also seeing it from the other person's perspective as well. It's taking into account their thoughts, their feelings, their emotions, how it's going to, the decisions that you make, how it's going to impact them as well. Okay, so we've also got the Chariot, an important achievement, self-discipline, willpower, public recognition. You're actually moving forward with a decision, or you're moving forward with a way of thinking about how you want your future to be, what you envisage for the future of this connection. And it's very, look at this, and this is what you want to get to: a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things. You are forging forward with this, so that's beautiful. It's an air of movement, but it's movement towards stability. It's a movement towards something grounded, stable, and almost kind of like, even though you've got this material abundance, it's almost quite humble. There's quite a humble energy coming from this card, even though it's talking, the Ten of Earth is talking about abundance. So let's just have a look and see what you're... See, this is so weird. Look at this, Leo, you've got two major arcana. You've got the 12 and the 7, and you've got the Ten of Earth, okay? And the person that you're dealing with has got two major arcana, and they've got a 4. How weird is that? Okay, so the person that you're dealing with or connecting with, or if you're in an established connection or not, it doesn't matter. It's the person that you are connecting with energetically. Could be a lover, could be a friend, but however it resonates for you. So they've got the Star card, happy times. Look at this, it's all about happiness. Whatever this decision that you're making, you're forging forward, you're birthing this, you're creating it, you're making it more stable. I would say this connection's becoming more stable. It is, because look, both of you have got this you've got an Earth. You've got two major arcana and an Earth, which is stability. So you're building on, I want to say that you're building an empire. That's really specific. But this is all blessed. Look, happy outcomes, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. Happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success, have confidence in yourself. So both of you are finding that confidence. Look, with you with the awakening and the Chariot, and your person with the Star and the Sun, you're becoming more confident in what you want and your vision for the future, and you're both working towards that, to birth this new beginning, to birth this new life even. And look, your person's got being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. So it's kind of like your person's finding that balance of they're finding a balance in order to get to this kind of this stable, fruitful beginning. They're giving their time, they're almost giving their time to you in order to make this happen. It's such a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous read, and the feeling around it is so nurturing as well. It's yeah, you're both in this, you're both trying to come together to make this work, to this vision for the future, for stability, for financial abundance and everything. It's so the synchronicities there, you are right on point. It's just a little bit of imbalance within your partner or the person that you're dealing with, but that will soon dissipate. Because they're blessed by the Star and the Sun. It's a wish come true, it's a dream. This whole partnership, this whole endeavour together, this whole the love that you have for each other, I almost want to say, has spanned a lifetime. It transcends space and time. This is such a strong connection, and it's only going to get stronger. It's only going to get stronger. Wow. Well, it's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. What's the outcome for both, for Leo in love and their partner? What's the outcome for Leo in love and their partner for the first 2 weeks of, or person should I say, first 2 weeks of July, please? What's the outcome for Leo and their person the first 2 weeks of July? Leo and their person first 2 weeks of July. Leo and their person first 2 weeks of July, please. Leo and their person first 2 weeks of July. Leo and their person first 2 weeks of July. Just one card, please. One card. Leo and their person first 2 weeks of July. Leo and their person first 2 weeks of July. First time I've done this kind of spread. Never done it before. Just impromptu. I was just I was guided to do these readings today, and I had to do the first one. I just set the camera up and just went roll. I'm an Aries, so it's kind of like, yeah, just go for it. If it fails, it fails. You can only, you know, if it works, it works. So I was quite thankful it did work for Aries, but it's the first time in my entire life that I've done anything like this spread. Okay, so what do we have for Leo? Oops, there we go. So the final outcome is... Right, okay. You've got the 5 of air, an unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation. Review everyone's motives. Seems a bit icky there. I'm just going to clarify that actually, because I'm not liking that energy, because everything else is so gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. So let's have a look. So if we can clarify it. Well, the 5 of air is with the 5 of fire. Competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. Why are you giving me this? And you've given me such a gorgeous reading. It just says that there's some trouble in there. There's some conflict. And I think that I'm just going to take one more card. This would be weird if you got the 5 of something else, wouldn't it? Go for it. Go for it. Come on, cards. Guys, spirits, what have we got? I just need one more card. I just want to clarify, because there's a quarrel happening. There's a quarrel. It's almost my vision for the future is on either side, either or. My vision for the future is going to be a better one than yours kind of scenario. I don't know where that's come from, but I don't think that's going to be the case. But it's kind of like the energy that's coming out of there. Look, because we've got, oh wow, this is why I had to clarify. I'm just so pleased I do this. So the 5 of fire, there's going to be a little bit of conflict, and I think that's because everybody's standing in their power. They're becoming more confident in this connection. Look, the star, the sun, confidence. You've got the awakening, the chariot. So both sides are very confident, but although you're trying to see it from the other person's perspective, I almost hear competing for airspace, airtime. Where's that coming from? I don't know. If that relates to you, then please let me know. But yeah, this kind of like, I've got this idea, you're coming together, and it's a bit at loggerheads for some reason. It says an unwise choice, learn what you can from this situation. So I think that there's a little bit of conflict, especially with this 5 of fire as well, competing goals. There we go. It's one person thinks that their idea or vision for the future is better than the others. But that's not the case. It's not the case. Look, because you've once you put these spears down, and once you put this kind of like, you know, this conflict, once you realise that you're both competing for the same airspace, you become victorious. Look, victory, good news is on its way, public recognition or awards. It means that you're able to recognise that there is a problem and learn what you can from this situation in order to move forward. It's going to be a little bit of conflict here. I think it's a power of wills almost, I get. But this 6 of fire, you're just going to be... It's all going to come to a good resolution. It's going to... whatever decision but you need to accommodate for each other, and that is echoed by the Lovers. Intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, and good health. Now the Lovers, it's not just about, it's about love for yourself as well. It's echoed in the confidence between yourself and the other person that you're dealing with. They're very confident too, but it's also nurturing that connection. So it's not, although this conflict's going to come up and one person's going to say, well, my vision for the future is better than your vision, we should do it like this, and both of you can't compromise, you are actually going to realise that both of you are being quite, I would say, you're quarrelling over nothing, because both of you want the same end goal, both of you want the same outcome, but it's just getting there that's bothering you. Once you recognise that within the connection, everything, you're going to be victorious with it. And love, look at that, the Lovers, this will all come round. It's such a beautiful reading. It really is. I'm so spooked out by getting the 5 of air and the 5 of fire. My goodness me. But yeah, everything will resolve itself. Just stop competing for airspace or airtime. It's like, I need to be heard. No, I need to be heard. No, and that's exactly the kind of like thing that's echoing in my head. No, I'm right. No, I'm right. No, I'm right. No, I'm right. Kind of thing. Once you kind of like put those spears down and go, right, okay, you have 10 minutes, you have 10 minutes. Yeah, a little bit of my idea is okay, a little bit of your idea is okay. Let's mingle them together to make this new beginning. Let's create something from this and move forward. Whoa, what a beautiful reading. Please let me know if that resonates with someone out there, because that was very, very, very long. Okay, so what what do we have? Oh, Leo. Look, reconsider. And I think that's reconsidering how you act more than anything else. What does Leo's person, what do they need to know? July. First 2 weeks of July, please. First 2 weeks of July. First 2 weeks of July. What do they need to know? Oh, there we go. Crumbs. Ask help from others. That's getting clarity on the situation. In order to come to this stage here, I feel, in order to get to that stage there, which is just beautiful, and it really, really is. It really is. That's the ultimate energy that's surrounding you. That's the ultimate energy. It's such a beautiful card. I just adore it. Creativity. So what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? There we go. So we've got reconsider. Children, your love life is being affected by your children. Oh, okay. So that could mean that there are children involved and they are impacting your decision for the future and how you consider things to be moving forward. For some, not for everyone. And you're reconsidering how you approach things. You're reconsidering how your future is going to be, because there are children involved. Take that as it resonates for you or with you. I would say that there is nothing in this spread that is untoward, apart from this little bit of, conflict here. But that's not really conflict. It's just trying to, I almost wanted to say, blowhorn. What the heck is that? Bullhorn. It's like it's almost like using that bullhorn to shout the loudest. My idea is better than yours, and that's exactly the kind of image I've got in my head. Yeah, get rid of that and everything's fine. It's just there is nothing in this spread that's untoward, apart from the bullhorn part there. Okay, ask help from others. Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Look, we've got this Lovers card here. Flirt. So this person here is gonna ask, is this situation okay? Am I okay to move forward with this? Everything, the stars have aligned. This is a wish come true. This is a dream come true. It's a manifested dream. It's your heart's desire, almost. The person that you're dealing with, it's their heart's desire to be with you. So they're going to try and get some information from outside, basically. It could be a connection that you already established with. Perhaps they're going to be asking the children on what they think they should do, you both should do, in order to move forward. I'm not too sure. It's however it resonates with you, but they are going to come in with this kind of like flirty energy. It is going to be light-hearted. It's going to get back to, if you're for an established couple, it will get back to being that kind of getting to know each other stage, the honeymoon period stage. It will revert back to that. It's finding each other. And yeah, you're going to be coming out and you're going to be feeling all loved up, apart from this bullhorn part. So don't compete for airspace, either of you. But there is going to be some little bit of competition in there for some unknown reason. But you are going to resolve it. You're going to come out as the lovers. If that did resonate with you, please like, share, subscribe, comment. Just keep it clean, and love to you all. Thanks, bye.